Good morning, y'all. Okay, so I have tried to go live I don't know how many times and I keep getting banned. Whatever. So I am going to speak in code and hopefully y'all catch up because they're trying to censor me for whatever reason. So there was a question posted that asked, do us braiders of color, specifically this color, do we feel like braiders that are this color, do we believe that they are detrimental to our industry? So here is my response. I would first and foremost, I'm going to come from two different places. I'm going to come from the place of a hairstylist, and I'm just going to come from like just a regular black person. Oh, as a black person, I grew up between here and Arizona, and there were a lot of people that were this color that had half black children, right? And a lot of them, that's really honestly how I got started and how I picked up the majority of my clientele when I was growing up and living out there, because a lot of them had these color babies and didn't necessarily know what to do or how to do their hair. And a lot of them would bring their kids to me like hair all over the place, and it was me that was getting them those babies' hair back in order and things like that. So I actually do appreciate the fact that those people are now trying to learn proper hair care and proper techniques, because even if it's not from a business place, I feel like anybody with an ethnic child, whether for, for like trophy purposes, because some people fetishize mixed children, or because you just genuinely fell in love with a man of this color, you should know how to do your baby's hair, or you should know where to find somebody that does. And with the rate of unprofessionalism on the rise with people that are this color, I kind of understand why some of those people that are this color would come in and just learn themselves. Especially those that are trying to find someone for their children, when a lot of us do not deal with children. Especially because a lot of these color people don't know how to tangle this color people hair. And then the child is a lot more tender-headed. A lot of the time, they're not willing to sit for us. Usually, a lot of the time, they've never even been to somebody this color to do their hair. So they don't really know, like, what they're getting themselves into, pretty much. Now, from a hairstylist perspective, do I personally feel like they're detrimental to our business? No, I don't. Because business is business and people are grown. So you cannot, just because someone of this color comes into an industry that is mainly people of this color, and I understand that a lot of it is cultural for us, but grown people are going to take their money where they want to take it. So if a grown-ass woman says, I like how this girl does my hair as opposed to this girl, that's her prerogative. Like, you can't hold clients hostage at the end of the day. And honestly, there's the particular lady that they showed in the video. I follow her, and her work is amazing. Honestly, her work is amazing. You could tell like it's a vibe in there. I feel like she's taken the time to learn the proper products, how to apply them, the proper attention. I'm honestly not against it. The only time for me that I feel like it will become a problem is just when you have these color people come into our industry and they're doing it for, how do I say this? There's people of this color that like to tell us that like, oh, like, y'all, you're just mad because your men want us, yada, yada, yada. So I feel like if it was somebody with that kind of disposition that came into the industry and just felt like, oh, I'm going to take over, similar to like those ones that get BBLs to look like us, but they don't like us, then I would have an issue. But the ones that I know that are in the industry, they just genuinely like to do what they do. Like, they're just genuinely good at it. Like, and like I said, like, I feel like with the pandemic or epidemic that we have of unprofessionalism between us, I'm honestly like, I understand like why someone would go to someone like that. Like, there's a girl out here, I'm not gonna name no names, she knows who she is, we follow each other, that is fucking dope. Like, she knows, she does a great freaking job at what she does, to the point where I know that there are certain people in the industry that are threatened by her skills, because when people bring her up, there's people that always have to give the disclaimer that she's not this color. And I feel like talent is talent. So for me, I look at it like, If you are talented, if you genuinely like what you do, if the people that are coming to you are happy, that's all that matters. I feel like this is the one industry where people that don't look like us can't steal things from us. But at the same time, it's like I said, you can't steal a client that's a grown person. But how professional are you being? What is the quality that you're offering to your clients? Because if Sarah comes in and Sarah's offering better customer service and she's there on time and she's, doing everything that a consumer or a client is looking for, why wouldn't you go to Sarah? And I honestly just feel like whatever's meant for you is for you. So nobody can come and take that from you. This is not 1865. This is 2023. We have a lot more options. We have a lot more people that we can go to for different things. And honestly, I get it. I get the argument. But people of all colors braid. For me, I always say, I don't care who does it, who gets it done, as long as it looks good and nobody's hair is being pulled out. Because let's keep it a buck, a lot of us are not being as professional as we could be. A lot of us are going to the people where our actual talents originated from, and they're not the most professional. So hell, if Sarah got a light hand and Sarah's going to do the job how you want it done, I'm not faulting people for going. Now, between me and y'all, I'm not going to anybody that doesn't look like me for a service that's culturally ours, but that's just me.